Hello class, here I have an example presentation how I would like your video presentation for the House of Mango Street to be presented. This video will cover effects in the images that I'm expecting throughout the slides. Don't be afraid to experience with pictures. I'm looking for your creativity. The video will also cover the lesson objectives, or what has to be done in video for it to be proficient, a couple of exercises that you could use to test your knowledge. Those exercises will be a list of 5 essential example questions that you have to answer in a summary. As you see, these are the Common Core standards that will be used throughout the video presentation. First thing first, these are the things that I will be looking for throughout your whole project. Not only in the video assignment, you do not need to know the numbers, but you have to know the text that is below. This will show you how to create your project based on the rubric that I'll be using. The first one is quote accurately from the text when explaining what the text says explicitly and when drawing inferences from the text, meaning when you're going to quote something from the book, making sure that you quote it accurately and that you're using it in the right context. Determining a theme of a story, including how characters in a story or drama respond to challenges or how the speaker in the poem reflects upon a topic. Summarizing the text. The next one is explaining how a series of chapters, scenes, or stanzas fit together to provide the overall structure of a particular story, drama, or poem. And the last one is analyze how visual and multimedia elements contribute to the meaning, tone, or beauty of the text. So that could be graphic novels, multimedia presentation of fiction, folktale, myth, and a poem. So these standards are the foundation of your whole assignment, your whole literacy program project. But this is what I especially will look for in your video assignment, making sure that you quote, making sure that you have a theme and such. I'm not going to read this to you. This is the technology standards that I'm going to be using to grade your video, the NET standard. If you are using PowerPoint to create the video, you're already using the required standards, so you shouldn't focus too much about this. So yay! All you have to do is make sure that you're using the PowerPoint presentation properly, and you're adding effects, and you're adding pictures, and you're making it creative. I have used this video several example lessons. Just click play to see what the author has to say. I'm using this to show you that you can recycle materials through your literacy project and that your creativity must shine through. So for instance, if you use this for your collage, your picture collage, you can use it again for the video assignment. It's not going to be any penalty. However, make sure that the videos are short. This is another video example that I'm using. I'm not asking you to put that many videos in your PowerPoint presentation. One will be enough, the minimum of 2 minutes. They shouldn't be that long because your PowerPoint presentation is going to already be 8 to 10 minutes long, and you do not want to have a long video that takes over most of your presentation, and then you won't have the ability to talk and engage with the class. These are the essential questions that I am using. Which of the events made Esperanza feel powerful as a woman? What are the stigmas or stereotypes to immigrants based in America? How do you think Esperanza and her friends are affected by immigration? So these are the examples of the essential questions that you have to ask your classmate. I use 3. They could be in form of short answers, multiple choice, but not true or false. The last couple are short answers. I have provided you with 3, like I said before, but you do need 5. The next slide is going to show you the answers. So these are the answers to your essential questions. I'm not going to read them out loud, but it is good practice to have them incorporated into your PowerPoint presentation instead of reading them from an index card or notes, so that you could give a class the idea of what the answers should be. This is also a good way for your classmates to take really good notes, because looking from your perspective and point of view, they could see how their answers different, or how, it's similar to what they thought. So in your video presentation, you will be using Common Core objective as your checklist. You will have to explain the effects that immigration stigmas has on the main character, Esperanza. You will ask 5 essential questions and have the answers in the next slide, and you will also summarize what your whole video presentation was about. And